There we go. Hello YouTube, this is Gekruns. I'm going to be actually looking at a column from the Toronto Sun. The title of this little article that I found is Trudeau rewards a terrorist with citizenship. Way to go, Trudeau! Thank you, you fucking moron. Alright, so...
Move this fucker down here.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Okay. So, this was posted March 3rd at 6 p.m. on a Friday. Zachary Amaro is a convicted terrorist serving a life sentence for his role in the plot of murders scores of Canadians. And now, thanks to Trudeau, government bill passed through the Senate this week. Amaro will soon be given the privilege of Canadian citizenship. Thanks, Trudeau, you fucking retard. You're an idiot. After all, a Canadian, right? In the case of Amara, this Canadian was born in Jordan and raised in Saudi Arabia. He came to Canada as a teenager to become a Canadian citizen as a young man, and by the time he turned 20, he was behind bars and charged with terrorism. Why does this asshole look familiar? Anywho. Amaro wanted to detonate bombs in downtown Toronto and coordinate shooting sprees at the CBC and the Toronto Stock Exchange. He planned to siege Parliament Hill in Ottawa and carry out executions and beheadings of politicians, including the Prime Minister. Wow, Trudeau, you sure as hell know how to pick your fucking constituents, you moron. Okay, let's analyze this a little closer. So our Canadian government is even stupider than I thought. I'll probably, have some politician asshole probably coming after me, but whatever. Let's take a look at this little piece of trash. Why are we giving him a citizenship? Can anybody explain that to me? Any of you, can you explain this to me? Why are we allowing this crap? Senate, you failed Canada big time. Amaro was the ringleader in a sophisticated terrorist cell known as the Toronto 18. He recruited and trained and groomed fellow Islamist extremists and worked towards a deadly terrorist plot. We brought this in. He wanted to mass murder Canadians, and even more so, he wanted to shatter our sense of safety and security would have forever changed Canada. Thankfully, this madman's plot was foiled by an undercover police sting operation. Amara pled guilty to terrorism charges and was slapped with a life sentence. Under the Harper government, Amara had his Canadian citizenship revoked and was set to be deported the moment he was released from prison. But things have changed under Justin Trudeau, because he's a fucking retard. Trudeau said that during the 2015 election campaign that he believes the terrorists should get to keep their Canadian citizenship. And now he's keeping good on that pledge. Trudeau, again, you're a fucking retard. Trudeau's immigration minister, why am I not surprised? Another goddamn Arab. Ahmed Hassan told the Senate that the Liberal government had already initiated the process to restore citizenship to the convicted terrorist. Why? While Trudeau didn't mind throwing other campaign promises out the window, modest deficits, electoral reform, legalizing marijuana, and so on, he deemed it a priority to grant citizenship to this convicted terrorist. Trudeau, again, you're a fucking moron. Okay, I'm going to stop reading this article right here for now, and I've got something to fucking say about this. As a Canadian, I'm not scared. I'm pissed. Pissed. Why did we vote this moron into office? Canada, you failed. You really did. This is what embarrasses me to call myself a Canadian right here. When I read something like this, when I drink this in, we're giving citizenship
to a fucking convicted terrorist, and you people elected this asshole who's doing it. This is what you get. You should have voted the other guy, for Christ's sakes. Good God. NDP would be fucking preferable at this point. We've tried the conservative, we tried the liberal, and both would fuck us equally. We should give the NDP a fucking fighting shot. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was mass rioting in the streets in a short while because of this. So Trudeau, thank you. You've unstabilized our country. You definitely should be charged with treason, you fucking asshole, and beheaded yourself. You are a jackass. You have literally put our country in jeopardy. In jeopardy. And yeah, there's probably a chance you're probably gonna have someone come over here and arrest me. Well, go ahead.
The whole country on one game show?
No. This is fucking serious. This is what really gets my blood boiled right here. He just gave citizenship back to a convicted terrorist who is gonna mass murder a ton of people. Why did we vote you in, you idiot? Good God. Why in the hell did we put you in charge of the country, you idiot? You fucking imbecile. Well, Trudeau's agenda prioritized helping a man who hates Canada so much that he wanted to wage war against it. Amaro was so ungrateful to his host country that he plotted to mass murder civilians in a senseless and unprovoked attack. And yet Trudeau is rewarding him with the privilege of Canadian citizenship. This decision is reckless as it is absurd, and I highly agree with who wrote this. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Candace Malcolm. Candace Malcolm, you're a fucking true Canadian because you spoke the truth. Thank you very much. I'm not much for the media. I'm not much for columnists. But you nailed this one. Good on you. Jesus Christ. I'm going to finish this up because this needs to be read and it's important. It's the height of liberal moral relativism to say that we're no better than Islamists, extremists, and that the terrorists deserve a second chance in Canada. Trudeau seems to believe we should be tolerant and welcoming to everyone, even hateful Islamists and bloodthirsty jihadists. Trudeau, you're still a fucking retard, and you get more retarded as I read this in my eyes, you moron. This is why Canada's gonna go to hell in a handbasket, because of people like you. In Trudeau land, everyone is a Canadian. He believes in open borders, envisions Canada as the world's first post-national state, and considers himself a global citizen. You're an idiot. We don't need you. Please resign. Please do so. But the rest of us, Trudeau is simply out of touch. He's diminishing the value of Canadian citizenship and putting an idealistic platitude, a Canadian is a Canadian is a Canadian, ahead of common sense. I agree highly. Not to mention the safety and security of real Canadians. Yes. Alright. I don't carry a Canadian citizenship for a reason. Because I was actually fucking born here. Okay? I'm a born Canadian citizen. Yeah. And when I hear of my government doing this kind of crap, that pisses me off. See, I'm not your typical apologize for everything, be a total ballless pussy Canadian. No. This is what's wrong with the world at large, right here. We've seen this kind of problem in Europe on a large scale, and now we're doing it here. Canada, is this what we really need? Is this what you want?
we've literally put an idiot that wants to open our borders with a corrupt system, one-sided, that's going to do exactly that. And then all I can say for you guys is watch the bodies hit the floor. Because it will happen. It will get bloody. You won't be able to trust your own neighbors. Amaro was up for parole in 2016, and fortunately his parole was denied. Thank you. But sooner or later, thanks to Canada's revolving door prison system, this thug will be released from prison and let back onto the streets of Canada. I hope somebody shoots him. What message does this send to wannabe jihadists and extremists looking to sneak into the West? In Trudeau's own words, Canada will welcome you. Yeah, the shirt says it all, okay? Alright, let's go over this. So, Trudeau's gonna open our borders up to these fucking morons. He's gonna give citizenship back to these assholes. These shit wrapped in skin bags of garbage. This human trash. All you social justice warriors that want to be globalists, well then you're about to get your shot, because frankly you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. You think these people care about you? You're just victims in their eyes, and they will put you down. This is what you're getting. When you go social justice warrior, you support this. You might as well be a fucking jihadist yourself. And to all you guys that are against this kind of crap, we're gonna have to band together on this one. We're gonna have to watch each other's backs hardcore. That is terrifying. Well, I'm gonna have to make sure I really lock my doors. Thank you, Trudeau. I remember one time in this country where I didn't really have to lock my doors. Really didn't have to. And I've lived in some pretty shit neighborhoods, but when you start opening your borders to this crap, no good will ever come of it. To all my fellow Canadian citizens out there. To all of my fellow like-minded individuals. Is this what we really need? This is what's going to kill Canada. From the inside out. Because they will cause civil unrest. They will kill many. And Trudeau, it's all because of you. This isn't xenophobia. This isn't any biased. It's the fucking truth. Trudeau, you have proven to be an unfit prime minister as far as I'm concerned, and you should step down. You are unqualified for this job because of your ideals have clouded your judgment. You're a moron, in my eyes. A fucking moron. My little Icarus, you flew too high to the sun. And you're gonna get burned. It's the truth. And I have a feeling you're probably gonna have me arrested for this because of hate speech. You wanna see hate speech? There's to you, pal. That's what you get. You're an unfit prime minister, and I frankly hope somebody kicks you right out of your fucking seat. You've definitely put Canada in jeopardy. You're unfit. To all you Canadians out there that think this is a good idea, just wait for it. That's all I can say. Just wait for it. Because the bodies will start hitting the floor. I will guarantee you that. You start giving these terrorists citizenships and just letting them have their way into this country, they will make you pay for it. And it won't be through innocent damages, it'll be through blood. Because they will spill yours. And it's gonna be guys like me that are standing there looking at you going, "We told you so." By then it'll be too late. So you got a choice. You can either fight the government on this one, or sit back and wait to take it, because it will happen. This is Gekron saying, if you like the video, you agree with me, like, subscribe, and share, please. Share this everywhere. Everywhere. Get this video out there to every single friend, family member, enemy, doesn't matter. If your girlfriend's cheating on you, get it out to the guy she's banging behind your back. I don't care. Get this out there to every damn Canadian you see. Because frankly, you should all be terrified. Every last one of you that calls yourself a Canadian, be afraid. Because your own Prime Minister is about to fuck you in the ass and you're going to be the one that pays for it. Many will die because of this. How many is up to you? Trudeau, every Canadian that dies from this day forward is on your head. Because of your idiocy. You're going to cost the lives of a lot of Canadians. I hope you're prepared for it.